I just sent it out. See if this works. All right, let's go.
Hi, that worked.
Yo, what's going on?
Not a
What's the
whole lot.
word?
How are you?
Good. You're on the platform Rap Wars. Yeah. Yeah. So you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. Are you in LA, California?
Yeah, California.
Nice.
Oh, okay, and you go by Cassandra. That's your real name, right? And use it as your like artist name too.
Yeah. Cassandra and Cassandra Lynn is my artist name. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, let's get like a little background of like you, of, like, so you're from Chicago. Did you were born there?
No, actually, I was born in Ohio in a small little town in the middle of nowhere, cornfields everywhere. And I made my way to Chicago. I always loved Chicago. It's always been one of those places that it's always been close to my heart. So I made my way up here so I could start making music.
Hmm. Okay, and yeah. So at what age was that? Did you move to Chicago? You
Well,
said.
I moved to Chicago in like when I was like 24. So it's been a couple years.
Hmm. All right. Okay, and what age did you start? I know you started getting into music like young. I read like some of your stuff that you wrote down in like one of your pages and all. You said that
hmm
you wanted to buy like or get a piano like at the age of 4 or something, and your
Yeah.
mom and all that to get
Yeah.
you one.
Yeah. So I was like, apparently, I mean, of course, I don't remember because I was 4. But my mom tells me we were at the bowling alley and I told her I wanted to start taking piano lessons, like just like that. And so she found somebody um, to give me lessons. And so that was kind of the start of music for me.
That's okay. So like you always had it like just had it in you. You just wanted to like pursue music from the start.
From the start, I've always wanted to sing. Like for as long as I can remember, all I wanted to do was just sing all day, every day.
Mm. So when did you like start noticing you had a voice for like singing?
Actually, strangely, I was pretty young. I think I was like in second grade. And I wanted to start taking voice lessons and I wanted to learn about music and everything, but they don't really start voice lessons with people who are that young. So
Yeah.
I had to wait a few more years, but like most people, I started singing in church and and then I just kept singing.
Oh, were you a part of like the choir and all that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did like the choir and then I cantored and then I started singing for weddings when I was like in 8th grade. So yeah, I started singing, I guess, professionally when I was like in 8th grade.
mm. Okay. And how was like everyone around you? Like what were their opinions? Like thoughts of you singing? Like your peers and all.
I mean, nobody ever said anything bad. So I guess they liked it. And I was always really supported by my family, and my close friends. And I was always involved in something musically. And yeah, I was always pretty supported about it. So it was always a good thing.
Mm. I see. And was there a lot of like other people, like other like maybe peers that were also doing music, or was it just pretty much you?
No,
Like,
there were other people. I don't think other people took it as seriously as I did, though. But like my school had a really big choir and band program, and there were a lot of kids that did. bands in high school. I didn't do that. But yeah, there were a lot of people that supported it and other people that were musical too. But yeah, just not maybe as serious as me about it.
Mm, yeah, I feel that. And yeah, how did you like find your own studio to record? Did you have it already like built in your house, or how'd you even get connected with someone to even record your song?
Well, so actually I moved to Chicago to intern at a big recording studio downtown, Chicago Recording Company. I didn't record any, well, no, that's not true. I recorded some stuff with some people back in the day there. And then I just started networking here in Chicago. You know, you just have to get out there and um network, meet people. And the more people you meet, through those people, you meet more people. I have some friends that have home studios. I actually have like some equipment here. So I have an EP coming out with my band in on
Yeah,
January 9th.
I heard about
And
that.
yeah, and I actually recorded my vocals right there in my
Oh, really?
dining room. So it was kind of a like a lot of people have home studios now, and so we were able to put the pieces together through all of our different studios, send them to each other, and we were able to get it done.
That's what's up. Yeah, and you were talking about this was like the first time like seeing your band from like a long time, like just coming up with this EP and all.
Hmm.
You guys like finally came together. So what was the
Yeah,
reason for that? Like why did you guys break off in the first place? You know?
break off.
Yeah, like why did you guys do like your own separate thing?
Um, I'm not sure I
Or was it
understand.
like? I mean, you're part of a band, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, but
Yeah, I
that's
was saying like,
now, like, so
oh, okay.
first, yeah, sorry for the confusion.
No, you're good.
So actually, I was working with a producer here in Chicago called Tukey Man, and we wrote a few songs together. And so, Do You Know and Just Be There, we wrote together, and he produced those, and I recorded those at his in his studio. And I knew from like those songs that I wanted to put a band together because it was just him and I putting those together and hiring musicians to play.
Mm,
Um, and then last summer, well, 2 summers ago, I met, my guitar player, Andrew, and, we started working on some things together, and then eventually last summer, we're like, "Okay, it's time to put together a full band," and so we brought in, his brother, who is a bass player, and we brought in a saxophone player who he's phenomenal, and a bass player. We're still looking for a keyboard player. It's hard to find the right fit, but so we kind of have been building for the last year, and then we took these two songs and finished building them out together, and we're putting them out in January.
oh, shit, that's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got it all set and going already.
yeah.
You you released a song on YouTube with like a whole video with it, like you were in a studio. That's called "Take Your Time."
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a guitarist like right beside you and all. Is he the one that's a part of your band too?
Yeah, yeah. Is that the one with the guitar player and the upright bass player?
Yeah, no, it's yeah the guitar player on the side, and then you singing your song "Take Your Time."
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah, that's Andrew. So that was when we had first met and decided to start working together, and we wanted to put out some videos of just us. So we had done "Take Your Time." We did a version of "Songbird," which is a Fleetwood Mac song, and I think we also did a version of "Do You Know."
Mm, okay, and Is that the studio that you is that his studio or
Yeah, that's his
someone else?
studio. So like in his basement and he and I along with a few other people we finished out the two-song EP we're putting out in January, partially in his basement and then partially in a hodgepodge of other people's homes and studios. It's amazing that like so many people have access to these things in their own home and can record really well. So that's how we put it
Yeah,
together.
makes it way easier. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Let's talk about that song, Songbird. Um, yeah, that song was fire. Your voice on it was fire. The beat
Thank
was
you.
fire. How did like that happen? Like, how
So
did that song come?
yeah, so that song is actually a cover of a Fleetwood Mac song. So it's on their Rumors album from like way back in the 70s and I've always connected with that song. It's one of my absolute favorite songs that I've ever heard, but their version is much different. And I'd always wanted to do a version of it and so I brought it to Andrew and I was like, I really want to do this song. Can we work together to come up with a version that works for us, and this is what we came up with.
Hmm. Okay. So it's pretty much like you used it from like a back in the day artist,
Yeah,
just like their beat and all, remade
yeah,
it and all.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm. I see.
But
And
that's the only cover that we have out. Everything else is all original music. But that one's a cover, but that's just because I love the song so much.
yeah, I feel that. What what music did you grow up like listening to?
um, like everything. Classical, Beatles, pop, soul, funk, um, like you name it, we were listening to it. So you can kind of hear that a little bit and the influences in the songs that are coming out, that it's like influenced by a lot of different kinds of music. Um, and
Most
like,
definitely.
yeah, and like here in Chicago, like there's such a hodgepodge of different kinds of music. And like anytime you meet a new musician, like, they bring their little sprinkle of whatever into what you're creating. And so it can go anywhere.
Yeah, most definitely. Um, yeah, that Chicago, like Chicago got their own sound too, like for sure. Like, what artists like, what kind of artist would you like consider yourself though? Like, I know you sing and all, but do you also do rapping or do you stick to like just
Um,
singing and all that?
I stick to singing, but I will say when I was working with Tukey, we were working on a song and he wanted me to rap on it. Like, but I couldn't find the flow, for me, like I couldn't find the flow. I wish I could. But it didn't feel right. So, but I love rap. I love like especially there's so many interesting women rappers now, especially in the underground indie world. Which, a lot of respect for that, but unfortunately that's not really something I can do, but I listen to it.
Mm. Yeah, speaking of indie, you did some a backup. You were a backup like singer for one indie group. I can't. What was the name? It was Hey
my
Hey Hey. Some
my.
my. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. How did you guys get connected? And how?
um yeah, so I met actually one of my best friends. Through him, we met working at a church and school together. And then he was already the keyboard player for this band, and they were working on some albums and music that they wanted background singers for. So he brought some of his friends along. So we were actually called his name's Johnny. We were called Johnny and the Peoples, and that was kind of our like name for working with them. And we got to do some pretty cool things. We played the Milwaukee Summerfest. We got to do Chicago's Taste of Chicago. We got to do a lot of really
Okay.
cool things.
Okay, and so you be going out to like a lot of events and like performing and all. You're not like shy or scared like to do any of those things.
I mean, I'm still a little shy about it, but you got to do it. You just have to push through the fear a little bit and just go out there and perform, you know. Um
Hmm.
there's something about performing and like when you are able to connect with another person in the audience, like it's a beautiful thing. So like usually after like the first or second song, you're comfortable, you're ready to go, and you're like, okay, this is fine. I can do this. But it usually takes like one or two songs to get there.
Yeah, to get like into it and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk about your writing process. Like how is it like from like start to finish? How do you come up with
Um Yeah, so like I find that I work best when I write with a writing partner of some sort, whether it be a producer or just another musician. And I typically come up with like a melody, like a hook or a melody, um, and kind of like a basic idea for a song. And then sometimes I'll have the chord structure for it, sometimes I won't. And then I'll bring it to one of my friends, somebody, and like we'll sit down and work out like the chordal structure together and kind of build the song that way.
I see. And how long does this usually take?
Um, I mean, some songs form quick. Some songs it's like within 30 minutes they're written. Other songs it can take like a year. It just depends on the song and the idea and like how quickly it forms in your mind and whoever it is that you're
Mm.
working with.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, like on the song, what's it called? So take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long did that song take you to write?
That one was actually pretty quick. So we started writing that one. So I wrote that one with Tuki. We started writing that right at the start of the pandemic, of course, right? Like, and so things kind of like shut down a little bit, but we were kind of writing and working in the studio at the same time while we were working on that one.
Oh,
So like the basic idea came together, I'd say within a couple weeks, which like that was like the chordal structure, the structure of the song, the melodies, and then it took a little bit more time after that to build the whole soundscape for the song. You know, like what kind of like beat we were gonna have and that sort of thing. So that probably took like a month or so. So probably took a couple months total on that one.
mm. Okay, yeah, that was another fire song too.
Thank you.
And yeah, you also mentioned like on one of your posts, and then you also put it in your link tree about domestic violence.
Yeah.
Like, what does that like mean to you? And do you have any sort of like backstory that's towards that, which why
I
you're promoting?
Yeah, I do have a backstory towards that. I'm not super comfortable talking about that, but I am comfortable talking about resources that are available to anybody who may find themselves in a domestic situation of any kind. It's very hard to find yourself in a situation.
Oh, I think you kind of like cut off.
Sorry, somebody was trying to call.
No, you're
um,
good.
am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Um, but I didn't know any of the resources that were available to me. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know what to do. And um, so I want to be an advocate. I want to be a voice. um, for did um I freeze again?
Um, yeah, kinda, but hold on. All right. Yeah, I think I got you back now.
Okay, great. Um, so I want to be a voice. I want to be an advocate. I want to be somebody who can dispense resources for other people that may be going through something. Because it's hard to get yourself out. But to anybody who may be going through anything, there is light on the other side.
Yep. Uh, y'all hear that for sure. Y'all tap in. Um, Resources too is on our bio and all that too. And yeah, you got a couple like a whole bunch of fire songs out. Another song that I actually like of you is called "Close Your Eyes."
Oh, that is the first song I put out under my name, and I actually wrote that for my nephew as a lullaby for his first birthday. And I played all the instruments on it except for the bass. I recorded everything. Um, I mixed it. I mastered it. And it was a nice little tribute to do for my nephew.
Mm. Yeah, that's what's up actually. So like, do family just be calling you up and all like? Because they know that you're an artist, and like, hey, come over here. Like whenever they have events, like, hey, come perform at a band or something.
They used to. they they don't as much anymore, only because like they all have so many kids now, and it's also kid focused and everything. But I do still sing sometimes to at family events and stuff, but not like I used to.
Mm. Okay, what about like party events? Like, has anyone like contacted you to like perform like at their party or maybe like a venue or something?
Oh yeah, we play venues here in Chicago. So and actually I'm tomorrow I'm going to be doing a just one song at a charity event here in town. I was asked to participate, which I'm really happy to do.
That's fine.
Yeah. So and next month, with part of my band, I'll be doing an event called the Paper Machete here in town. And we love to play shows. So whenever we can play a show, get a show, we're there for it.
That's right. Hey, yeah, that's fire for sure. Um, the EP that you're about to drop, you called it Cassandra Lynn and Good Company.
Hmm.
Yeah, what does that name mean?
So when we were forming the band, I wanted to keep my name. I wanted to keep Cassandra Lynn because I had already had a few songs out. And but we wanted to form something kind of as a unit. So we decided on the name. Well, the guys decided on the name Good Company for the band. They're like, we get to name ourselves. So that's the name that they came up with. And so together as a collective, we're Cassandra Lynn and Good Company.
Okay, and how many people form the band?
There's five of us right now. I'm still looking for a keys player, so I would love if anybody's listening in the Chicagoland area. If you've heard music, we're looking for a keys player. But five, we have drums, bass, guitar, saxophone, and myself.
Hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. These guys are a lot of fun to play with.
Yeah, I bet. And has any like record labels or maybe independent record labels like just came up to you, like asked you maybe offered you a deal?
Yeah, I had a local indie record label last year reach out, and which was super flattering, and it was very exciting. It didn't feel like a right fit at the time. Um, I'm not signed with anybody, but I'm open to it. So it's, just getting your stuff out there for the right people to hear, really, and hoping that it lands on the right ears.
Yeah, most def. You be posting a lot of Taylor Swift. I also seen you were posted at one of her concerts. Are you like a big fan of her?
Oh, actually, I've never been to a Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, that might have been someone else then.
Oh.
But yeah,
Yeah, no, I haven't. And like, sadly, I don't actually make it to too many big concerts because I'm working on my craft all the time. As any indie artist who's listening will attest to, like, it's a 24/7 job, and so it's hard to get out and see people sometimes, like big musicians and stuff, because you're working on your own.
your own self. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't been to any like main artists like concerts or any like other artist venues and all that.
Not for a long time, I wanna say, like, and I also like to support local indie musicians too, like, because I know that they're out there hustling just as hard as what I
Yeah,
am,
to
so,
make it.
yeah, like, I wanna support local. I mean, I love all music, but yeah, I just no, I haven't gone to anything in a while. I think I should, remedy that.
Mm. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, your EP dropping. Like once your EP drops, like, what are your plans for like after that? Like
Well,
what's the next?
so yeah, we're already working on our next EP. So we set the date, we got this one in motion, and we're already ready to start working on the next one. So we've got 5 songs we're gonna put in that EP. Um and I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. Yeah, I definitely want to hear that EP from you guys. The songs that you just dropped, they're all fire. Like,
Oh, thank you.
most definitely. You performed at a concert. I think it was like maybe it was this year. It was before Thanksgiving, or it might have been last year.
What kind of event?
You performed at a concert on November 30th.
Oh yeah, that was this year. We played Montrose Saloon just like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Which is a great little indie venue here in Chicago. A lot of local artists come through. Um, it was a fun little show. The weekend of Thanksgiving. It's good to get out and let a little steam off after the big holiday.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And like, how was like the crowd like filming you and all?
The crowd, I mean, they seem to be really into the music. There was a decent number of people there. It's always great when somebody comes up to you after and lets you know that they really enjoyed the show. And a woman came up to me after, and we had done Songbird, and she said it gave her chills. So I was like, okay, that's good. We did our job today. As musicians, we did our job.
Yeah, as long as you made them feel something, you
Right.
did your job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um, do you have like any words or advice to like independent artists that are like up and coming that want to like pursue music and all?
Yeah, if it's in your heart, go for it, and don't stop, you know. Like, just don't stop and keep going, really. I don't know if that's great words of advice or not, because but like you're gonna get frustrated at times. You're gonna be like there are gonna be times when you want to quit. You're not gonna want to do it anymore because it's so much work. But just keep going. Just keep going. There's always something good on the other side of whatever you're working on.
Yep, you heard it first from Cassandra. If you could let the audience know where they can find your music, also your Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, it's all the same. It's at Cassandra Lynn Music. I have a website, CassandraLynnMusic.com, and my music's available wherever you like to find your music. So Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, gosh, I can't even name them all, but it's out there. It's in the sphere. It's under Cassandra Lynn. And even the new album or the new EP that's coming out, like even that's Cassandra Lynn and Good Company, you'll still be able to find it under Cassandra Lynn on Spotify.
Yep, you heard. Hey, this was dope. For sure, gonna rerun it back up and everything. Get you back on the platform. Y'all tap in for the next one. Rap Wars, Spoken Wars. Go get your merch, spokenwars.com. Peace out.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you already know. All right, y'all tap in. We got it.
Bye.